Hello friends, welcome to Punneit Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. I'm here again with another transit video, another interesting transit and its effects and what it is going to do in all our life. Let us try to find it out. This transit is Venus transit in the sign of Aries. Venus completed the exaltation in the sign of Pisces, and now Venus has moved in the sign of Aries. Venus will cover this entire transit in the sign of Aries for approximately 23 days till 3rd of June. So from 10th of May till 3rd of June, Venus transit the Aries zodiac. So what it has to offer, what it has to give, how good this transit will be, what this transit has in store for all of us. Stay tuned till the end of the video and you will get to know this very passionate and a transit which is inherently connected to love, romance and relationship and expression of creativity. So guys, do not forget to hit like, subscribe and share. Do hit the bell icon so that you never miss another update. This is the bell icon and subscription that keeps you and me connected. So stay connected with Punneit Astrology and seek the light. So, Venus made its transit in the sign of Aries, and Aries is ruled by Mars. So, what? What is so unique about this transit? What happened? Venus was quite happy in the sign of exaltation. He was in Pisces, and Venus was like, I don't want to go anywhere. But the journey of Venus completed, and Venus moves into a very passionate and the first zodiac of the Kal Purush, which is Aries. Now, in the sign of Aries, Aries is a fire zodiac and Venus is a soft planet. It has a watery touch. It is a feminine planet, and Aries is a completely masculine. If anything that defines masculinity, that is Aries zodiac. It's all about coming into existence. This is like, I want to be somebody. I want to, I want to make my identity my presence should be felt in this world. That's the sign of Aries. That's all about Aries. Aries is all about desire, passion, doing something new, creating something new, taking the first step, the birth of a new karma, Aries zodiac. It is very passionate because it is a fire element, it is ruled by Mars. So what is so intriguing about this transit? Let me tell you, 2019 is a very interesting year. Every transit that I see is another unique transit. It's something is happening, something very weird is happening in the globe, and here we are with the video. So, what happens? Venus, soft planet, moves into the sign of Aries, goes into Gandanta, reaches the Ashwini Nakshatra. The dispositor of Venus, that means the ruler of the sign of Aries, which is Mars, Mars is placed along with Rahu in Gemini. And the ruler of Gemini is in Aries, so there is a Parivartan Yoga. And if there is a Parivartan Yoga, in my last video of the Parivartan Yoga, which you can watch the link is in the description box below, any planet that associates a Parivartan Yoga also follows the rule and regulations of Parivartan Yoga. That means he also follows Parivartan Yoga. That means Venus is now getting influenced by Mars and Rahu. Passion is influenced by obsession. And Nakshatra Ashwini, ruler Ketu. Ketu is with Saturn. So on one hand, Venus wants obsession. On one hand, Venus wants to express his desire. He wants to love. He wants to go tamasic. This becomes very sensuous. On the other hand, the nakshatra does not allow. The basis, the foundation is not there. The foundation is not just there. What will you do with the energy you have got? You have now so much of energy. The energy is out bursting. You want to express. You want to just express your love, and how to do, you don't know. So what you should do? What will happen next? Venus will go into Bharani Nakshatra, where the essence of femininity will be very high, but there will be tamasic energy associated with this. You have to also understand that third from Venus is Mars and Rahu. So expression of Venus is given by Mars and Rahu. So Venus is not going to express positively, guys. Venus will not express positively. That means your love, affection, romance will not have that sattvic and very positive mood here. It will have a very dark tone to it. It will have a very sensuous tone attached to it. So you must not fall in the hands of tamasic energy. You must understand your actions. You must take care of your thoughts because it is in the mind. Love is all about giving, not taking. So you must give and then only you will get. You must understand. That's why it is exalted in 12th house. Why Venus is exalted in 12th house? I will make a separate video for that. Because Venus wants to give. That's the true expression of love. But in Aries, Venus wants to get. So after a lot of giving, Venus wants to get. That's okay. But you also have to understand what is happening in the gochar, in the transit right now. Planets are not supporting. Planets are being negative. The ruler of Venus, zodiac, the ruler of Aries is in the Rahu Ketu axis, and the nakshatra of Venus also falls with Ketu. That means Ashwini. And then when Venus goes into Kritika nakshatra, Kritika is a nakshatra of sun, and Kritika is a nakshatra of warfare. It's a piercing nakshatra. It's like the sun rays piercing the sky and illuminating the earth. Venus is not going to find happiness there. You want to plant yourself in the heart of another person, that's okay, but that's not what love is. It's okay to want love. The desire of love is high, that is understandable, but you have to understand that the planets must be in favor. People of Taurus ascendant is going to face the most negative effect of this transit. Now, although this transit is a 23-day transit, don't take it as a burden on your head. It's not going to be that negative as per se. This is a transit. A lot depends upon your own Mahadasha, Antardasha, your own horoscope. But you have to understand that it's going to rain, and it's going to rain badly. So you must take all necessary precautions with any matter related to Venus. Expression of love, physical expression of love, material expression of love, emotional or spiritual expression of love. When Venus goes into Kritika nakshatra, Sun will also join Taurus in the second half of May. So Venus and Sun are going hand in hand. Right now Venus encounters Sun for 15 days till 15th or 16th of May, I think. And then again Venus goes into the nakshatra of Sun after some time, and then Sun is in the nakshatra of Venus. So now Sun becomes weak because the dispositor of Sun is 12th from Sun. That means any love matter initiated now, any Venusian related effects that you have now, it may result into defamation, insult, loss of self-respect, loss of dignity, and overconfidence. Ego is not a right time. This is the time when you respect the feminine energy, you respect the nature, you plant more trees, you help more and more people to come out of the poverty, you help female education, girl child's education, sponsor them. Because Venusian energy will only fructify from female side of the world. And what is female energy? It's nature. And this is how you can convert the tamasic energy into sattvic energy. Now you have to wait till Venus goes into Taurus. Because when Venus will go into Taurus, that half of the transit will be quite easy, because that transit will be where Venus will be in his own house. It is 12th from Mars and Rahu. So it is out of the effect of the nakshatra, Rashi Parivartan Yoga, as well as the aspect of Ketu. Right now in Aries, the 9th aspect of Ketu will fall on Venus. So Venus is completely dominated by the Rahu Ketu axis. Now this also means that out of 9 planets, 7 planets, Venus, Mercury, Sun, Rahu, Mars, Saturn and Ketu, are acting together. So any task that you do now will have the combined influence of all these planets, and it's so complicated. The permutation and combination is so high that the chance of error probability is very high also. So anything which is related to Venus, you should be very careful, you should be cautious. Desire is okay, but you have to express it in a very subtle, polite, respectful, dignified, and a very happy and positive and optimistic way. Investments. This is not a good time to invest money because Taurus finds Venus 12th from itself. You will have this eagerness to invest your energy and efficiency into something else because you would want to create something in your life. You would want to build something in your life. Good time to start, but because provided it is a pre-calculated, methodical, and a bit Saturnian approach towards your work. If you have done all the homework, you have done all the necessary things, you have taken care of all possible negative outcomes, then you can take that task. But if your Venus is negative in your horoscope, then this is the time when you should pray to Lord Vishnu. This is the time where you pray to Ma Mahalakshmi, chant Shri Suktam, chant Lakshmi Stotra. You can chant Shri Yantra Mantra. You can bring Shri Yantra in your home. And this is the time where you should help the needy people. You will also see that the areas of the home which were dark, which was not repaired, which was not clean, you will have that urge to repair them, clean them. So the beautification of home is a good thing. It's a good way to express this energy. And you should also take care of your own body, looks, the way you dress, your personality. Everything should be checked, and a touch of positivity, a touch of confidence, and a touch of humbleness has to be brought into that. Sun is with Venus. Venus is not comfortable. So you may face some ego issues. You may face some insult from some specific spheres of your life depending upon your horoscope. Lay low, keep your head down, be polite, be respectful, and pass this time. Not a very negative transit though, but just to be careful because precaution is better than cure. So just remain careful. Slight care and slight precaution will go a long way. For the next 4-5 months, why am I telling you a bit in this way is that because for the next 4-5 months, all the transits that are happening, even the transit of the moon that happens every 2.5 days, are actually very critical and crucial. The kind of planetary formation is happening, and the period in which we as a human beings are alive shows that we have to face a lot of positive as well as the negative planetary transits. And if our Mahadasha and Antardasha is showing something which is kind of crazy, then we have to be very careful. It's better to wait, get late, than fall into the hands of negative energy. So I hope you got my message, whatever I wanted to say. And I hope you got the message which I wanted to convey between the message I conveyed. So guys, thank you for watching Punneit Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. More videos coming soon. I hope I am now regular on this channel. So do subscribe, do hit the bell icon, and share this content on your Facebook channel, on your social media, so that the word of astrology is spread and you and me are connected. So guys, subscribe, stay connected. This is Punneit Astrology. This is your host Punneit. Seek the light.